Hello everyone. Welcome to today's class of KCET 2020 Solved Question Paper Part 3. Before this, I have already done the two parts, that is KCET 2020 Solved Paper Part 1 and Part 2. So go through the videos if you have not seen yet. Okay? Yes. And now today we are going to solve the Part 3 of KCET 2020. So we have completed at about 14 questions in the two sessions. So here today we are going to the third part, which is from 15, question number 50. Okay? Yes. So here we go to the first question of today. First question. Yes. So if you have not gone through the videos, please do watch the videos and do like, share and support. Okay. Yes. Fine. So we go to the first question of today, the 15th question. So what is it? What is it? Nothing but here. So here, the number of terms. So first what we will do is we will try and understand the question. If the question is understood and which chapter, if shortcut is there, surely I am going to give you the shortcuts. Okay? Yes. So the number of terms. See here it's mentioned what is the number that we want to find. Okay? So the number of terms in the expansion of x plus y plus z whole power 10 is equal to. They have asked us how many number of terms are there in the expansion. Now, which chapter it belongs to? It belongs to binomial theorem chapter. Okay, so it's a chapter from binomial theorem, and here in this, from this chapter, ideally we get 1 or 2 questions in KCET if we observe the previous year's question papers. Okay, so now I have a shortcut for you. So wherever there are shortcuts, I am not going to solve using lengthy procedure, because we have to solve KCET question. One question within 1 minute we have to complete. Okay, so let me give you the shortcut which will help you to solve this problem. And wherever you get shortcuts, please note that you use them again and again, otherwise you will forget the shortcuts. Okay, yes. So what is the shortcut here is the number of terms. Okay, so the number of terms in the expansion, number of terms in the expansion x1 plus x2 plus dot dot xr. That means there are r terms we will think. Okay, so r terms whole power n. Power is n. There are r terms and the power is n. Suppose the number of terms is asked of this expansion, then my answer is n plus r minus 1. C stands for combination, r minus 1. So it is n plus r minus 1, c r minus 1. Now from this question here, what you find? You find here, what is n? So compare the given shortcut with the given question. Here what is n? You find n is equal to 10 here. N is equal to 10. What is r? R means how many terms you can find inside the bracket x, y, z. How many terms you can find is 3 terms. So nr is equal to 3 terms. Okay. So what is the number of terms? So therefore number of terms in this question. Okay. So therefore number of terms is equal to n is 10. So 10 plus 3 minus 1 c 3 minus 1, and that is equal to 10 plus 3 is 13 minus 1 12 c 3 minus 1 is 2. How to find this answer? How to find combination? Here also we have a shortcut. Okay. So now whenever it is combination, you see that n and you see that r. Okay. So this n, you have to reduce that many times. So 12 reduced 2 times. So it is 12 into 11. So 2 times reducing is over. Whole divided by that 2 until you reach 1. That is a factorial. So it is 2 into 1. So 2 ones are 2 6 are 12. So 11 into 6, we are getting 66. And 66 is which option? Option number D is our right option. Hope this idea is clear. Yes, so wherever you come across such type of question, that is number of terms in the expansion, remember this shortcut. So whenever number of terms, check how many terms are there, that will become r, power you take as n. So what is the shortcut? N plus r minus 1, see, r minus 1, and you are going to get that answer. Okay, yes, we move on to the next question, the question number 16. Yes, so we have a question number 16. If P of n, so this is a question from, I can say, the mathematical induction chapter. So PMI chapter, okay, principle of mathematical induction. What is the question telling us? If P of n, that is 2 power n, is less than n factorial, then the smallest positive integer, look at this word is important for us, then the smallest positive integer for which P of n is true is, okay, P of n is true is. So you have to find which is the smallest integer for which the value of, that is P of n, will become true. Now in these options, which is the smallest integer you find is a 2, isn't it? Okay, so take n equal to 2. So now what we have to prove? What is this P of n? P of n is telling us 2 to the power n is less than n factorial. Okay, so now let us substitute the value of n and let us see which is the smallest integer which is giving me the answer. Okay, yes, so let us start with the smallest one from the options, because we have to select one of the option, right? Okay, so take n is equal to 2. So when you take n is equal to 2, what is that you're going to get here? 2 to the power 2 is less than 2 factorial. So what does this mean? So this means that 2 to the power 2 is 4 is less than 2 factorial. 2 factorial is 2. Is this correct? No, this is not correct. So n is equal to 2 is not possible. Which is the next positive integer? Next positive integer is nothing but here n is equal to 3. Let me take. So I take n is equal to 3. So here what will happen? 2 to the power 3 is less than 3 factorial. So what according to you will happen here? 2 to the power 3 means how much? 2 to the power 3 means 2 into 2 into 2, that is equal to 8 is less than 3 factorial is 3 into 2 into 1. So 3 2s are 6. Is 8 less than 6? No. This also is not going to work out. Okay, yes. So we go to the next number then. N is equal to, which is the next number? 4. Okay, in the option it is 4. Okay, so let us check. So 2 to the power n is 4 now, is less than 4 factorial. So what does this mean now? 2 to the power 4 is how much? 2 to the 4 to the 8 to the 16 we have. So 16 is less than 4 factorial is how much? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24. Is this answer correct? 16, is it less than 24? Yes, it is less than 24. Okay, so we had to find out which was the smallest positive integer which would satisfy the given question, the given relation. Is that clear to you? Okay, so here out of the options we started with 2, then that does not work. So we started increasing the numbers. We took the 3 also did not work, and we found 4, it works. So I need not calculate the next number because the minimum, the smallest positive integer which I found out is 4 will work. So here this question here as an option B, which is equal to 4. Okay, I hope this idea is clear. No doubts? Yes? Okay. So we go to the next question. The question number 17. Okay, look at this question now. So this question tells us if z is equal to x plus I into y. if z is equal to x plus I into y. When you look at that, z is equal to x plus iy, some idea, thought comes to your mind telling that it is not real numbers, this is a complex number chapter. Okay, so this question you have from the complex number. Okay, so from the complex numbers, this question is okay, and this is also an important type of question. Okay, so here we have, if z is equal to x plus I into y, then the equation mod z plus 1 is equal to mod z minus 1 represents what? Is it a parabola? Is it x-axis? Is it y-axis? Or it is a circle? Okay, so we'll start the solution. Okay, we'll start the answer of this. What is given to us? It is given, who is z given? Z is nothing but x plus I into y. So this is given to me. And also one more condition is mentioned. What is the condition given to us? Modulus of z plus 1 is equal to modulus of z minus 1. Okay, so what is given to me? Modulus of z plus 1 is equal to modulus of z minus 1. Okay, who is z now? Z is x plus I into y. Okay, substitute in place of z as x plus I into y. Then we will take the modulus and check what equation does it become. Okay, so here in the next step, wherever there is z, what you have to write? X plus iy. So x plus I into y plus 1 is equal to, z is what now? X plus I into y minus 1. Now inside that modulus sign, you can see there are real numbers, you can see there are imaginary numbers. Okay, so this I can write this as, I group the real numbers together. So if I group real numbers together, I am getting x plus 1 plus I into y. Okay, is equal to, here what are the real numbers? X minus 1 plus I into y. Got it? So now suppose you have z is equal to x plus I into y, and if the question asked is find modulus of z, how we are going to find the modulus? What is the procedure? It is nothing but square root of the real number square, that is x square, plus the coefficient of I. We are not writing I, but along with y. Who is the imaginary number here? Y. So here it is x square plus y square we have to find. Okay, so modulus of z is equal to, we are having it is square root of x square plus y square. So this is the way to find the modulus. So here we require to find the modulus. Then only we can come out with which equation this equation satisfies. So here it is nothing but square root of. So I should write square root of, isn't it? So it is square root of. Okay, so x plus 1 the whole square. So I have x plus 1 the whole square, the real number square plus the imaginary number square is equal to square root of x minus 1 the whole square plus y square. So now both sides, if I square, this square root will get cancelled. The square root will get cancelled. So what remained? X plus 1 the whole square plus y square is equal to x minus 1 the whole square plus y square. So plus y square gets cancelled from both sides. Now we are left out with a plus b the whole square and a minus b the whole square. So let us see. So what is a plus b the whole square? A square plus b square plus 2ab, right? So here it is x square plus 1 plus 2x is equal to a minus b the whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab. So it is x square plus 1 minus 2x. So what comes to your mind here? X square common, cancel. 1 is also equal, common, cancel. Minus 2x shifted to the other side. So you are getting 2x plus 2x is how much? 4x is equal to 0. So what is x is equal to then? X is equal to 0. Now for which equation we tell x is equal to 0? Okay, so which equation this is now? Here we have x is equal to 0 is the equation of y-axis. So suppose we have x-axis and y-axis. If I ask you what is the equation of the x-axis, immediately you will tell me y is equal to 0. And if the equation of the y-axis is asked, immediately you will tell me x is equal to 0. So this x is equal to 0 is an equation of y-axis. And therefore, we have this option C with us. Okay, so option C is the right one. Okay, we move on to the next question. Question number 18. So yes, so this question here is it's given from the conic section. Okay, the conic section, and under this conic section we have different types, that is the parabola. So this is under parabola under conic section. So what is the question about? If the parabola x square is equal to 4ay passes through, so the passing point is given. So the passes, this is the parabola equation, x square is equal to 4ay passes through the point 2, 1. Then the question asked is, what is the length of the lattice rectum? Okay, yes. So what type of the parabola it is? Okay, so the parabola is like this here. We have x square is equal to 4ay. I will give you the idea how to draw the parabola. Now, among x and y, which variable is having the power 1? Y, isn't it? And y is, where is y positive? Is it on top or is it the downward one? It is the top one. So therefore, you have a parabola like this. This is the equation of the parabola. X square is equal to 4ay. So if this is the parabola, we have this focus inside the mouth of the parabola. And any line which passes through the focus, this line is called the lattice rectum. And the question here asked is, you have to find the length of the lattice rectum. And the length of the lattice rectum, okay, so the length of the lattice rectum is asked. So the length of lattice rectum is equal to always the same for all the types of parabolas. So that is nothing but 4a. That is, from here to here it is 2a, from here to here it is 2a. So together it becomes 4 into a. Is that clear? Now if I want the length of the lattice rectum, I want this a value. From where do I find this a value? I have the parabola equation. So given, so they have given me the parabola equation. What is the parabola equation? X square is equal to 4ay. Now also they have mentioned the passing point. So it is given, the passing point is mentioned. What is the passing point given here? Passing point is 2, 1. That means in place of x I have to substitute 2, in place of y I have to substitute 1. Okay, so in place of x, if I substitute 2, what is that I am going to get? So therefore I am going to get 4, no? So 2 square is equal to 4, is equal to 4 into a, I don't know, I am going to find out. Who is y? Y is equal to 1. So now here 4 and 4 from both sides I can cancel. So who is a? Then a is equal to 1. So you got the value of a. Therefore length of the lattice rectum, so that is equal to 4 into a. So a value is 1. So therefore it is 4 units. So therefore we are getting this a option as the right one. Hope the idea is clear. Always whenever they ask you what is the length of the lattice rectum, and the length of the lattice rectum will not change at all. Okay, so therefore you have to write that answer. It is always equal to 4a, and if the passing point is asked, substitute the passing point, get the value of a, and do substitute in the length of the lattice rectum value, the equation. Okay. Yes, so we go on. I hope there is no doubt in this. Yes, we move on to the next question. Okay, let's see which chapter does this question belongs to. Yes. Yes, so what is given here? If the sum of n terms of an AP. So what comes to my mind here? Which topic this belongs to is sequences and series. Okay, so sequence and series also is an important chapter of first PUC. Okay, so let me read the question such that we understand what is given and what is asked. If the sum of n terms, so sum of n terms of an AP is given by Sn equal to n square plus n. then the common difference of the AP is how much? So what is given to us first? Sn, that is sum to n terms of an AP means. Okay, so the solution let us write. So first let us write what is given. Sn is given. Sn is how much? N square plus n. What is asked to find? Common difference. So D is equal to how much? Now tell me, in order to find common difference, we require two terms, isn't it? So whenever we have two terms, then suppose that is T1 and T2, then this D is nothing but, at least we need to have these two. I may have more. Okay, I may have more, it is not a problem. But first two I need to have, such that D can be written as T2 minus T1. Is that clear to you? So D can be written as T2 minus T1. So T2 minus T1. So that means now, how will I get the terms from the sum here? Remember, S1 is also equal to T1. And S2, that is S means what? S means the sum of the two terms. Sum of the two terms means it is T1 plus T2. With this logic, with this idea, let me find out the answer here. Okay, so now here I have Sn is equal to n square plus n. So put n is equal to 1. When you put n is equal to 1, you are getting S1 is equal to 1 square is 1. Plus again 1. So how much is this? This is equal to 2. And I've told you here S1 and T1 are equal. So from this what you get the first term T1 is equal to 2. Okay, so you get T1 equal to 2. Now substitute n is equal to 2 in Sn equation. So in Sn, you substitute n is equal to 2. What is that you're going to get? So S2 is nothing but n square. So that is 2 square. How much is 2 square? 2 square is 4 plus here you are getting 2. That is n is equal to 2. But who is this S2? S2 is nothing but T1 plus T2. Okay, so you got from this. So this implies T1 plus T2 is equal to 6. Do you know the value of T1? Yes, substitute. So T1 is equal to 2 plus T2 is equal to 6. So therefore T2 is equal to 6 minus 2, which is equal to 4. So now you got the second term also. You got the second term also. So now once I have two terms, that is enough to find the common difference. Okay, so what is my first number and the second number? First number here is 2, second number here is 4. So what is D? Nothing but, so D is equal to T2 minus T1, and so that is equal to 4 minus 2, which is equal to 2. So I got this common difference answer, which is equal to 2. And which option does that satisfy? It satisfies the B option. Okay, yes, so hope you have understood this. Yes, hope the idea is clear. Yes, okay, we go on to the next question, question number 20. So what is this question telling us? The question number 20, let us read the question first. The two lines Lx plus My is equal to n and L dash x plus m dash y is equal to n dash are perpendicular. Okay, so if they are perpendicular, when? What is the condition? Is it L m dash is equal to ml dash, or L m plus L dash m dash equal to 0, or L m dash plus ml dash equal to 0, or L dash plus mm dash equal to 0? Now this question is from the chapter 3-dimensional geometry. Okay, or I can say also it is a straight lines extension. Okay, so either a 3D chapter or a straight lines will have the same type of question. Okay, Yes. So what is the solution here? What do I find here? I find the two lines are given. Lx plus my is equal to n and L dash x plus m dash y is equal to n dash. Now they have told the two lines are perpendicular. So what is the condition for two lines perpendicular? So if the two lines are perpendicular, okay, so here just remember, suppose the two lines are perpendicular, then what comes to my mind? The dot product is 0. Dot product means what? Dot product is a scalar. So suppose I have ax plus by, okay, a1x plus b1y is equal to some c1, and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2, and they have telling me these two lines are perpendicular to each other. Immediately what condition should come to my mind is a1, a2, that is the coefficient of x, plus the coefficient of y, that is b1, b2, is equal to a 0. So here you have these two lines now. Lx plus my is equal to n, and L dash x plus m dash y is equal to n dash. And also they have told these two lines are perpendicular. So from this, what answer should satisfy? Which option should satisfy? It is L into L dash. So look at the coefficients of x. So you're getting L into L dash plus m into m dash is equal to 0, and this which option satisfies is nothing but the D option which satisfies. Okay, yes, so D option is your right answer. Okay, we move on to the next question. Yes, so we move on to the next question, and the next question tells us is the standard deviation of the data. The standard deviation of the data. What is the data given to you? It is ungrouped data. Okay, so here 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So the question asked is standard deviation. Which chapter does this belong to? This is a chapter statistics. Okay, so this question is from statistics, and if you check the question papers from the statistics chapter, you will get one question or the other. Okay, yes, so let us see now here. The standard deviation is asked, but in order to find standard deviation, who is standard deviation? Standard deviation is nothing but the square root of the variance. Okay, yes, so let us try to work out this question. So I have the standard deviation. What is the symbol for that? Sigma. It's nothing but the square root of variance. Okay, yes. So now, how do I find where is this standard deviation formula? What is the formula given? So the formula is given like this. It is square root of, it is summation xi square by n minus summation x by n the whole square. Okay, so here now what is this summation x? Summation x is nothing but adding all the x values, okay, by n. So this is giving me nothing but the mean of the distribution. Mean value is summation x by n. Okay, so let us find one by one summation x. Okay, so let us write the x values. What are the x values given to us? 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, now let me add these values. What is that? When I add, I'm going to get here add. So getting 6, 7, here getting 13, 13, 21, 30 and this is 40. So you are getting 40. So what is x bar? X bar is nothing but summation x by n. So that is equal to 40 by how many numbers? What n means how many numbers we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have this is equal to 5. So what is mean value I got is 8. Okay, so this is ready with me. Now what is remaining? Summation x square. So whatever x is there, you square them. So x square. So x square here I am getting 6 square is 36, 49, 64, 81 and 10 square is equal to 100. So add them because summation is there mentioned. So add them. So when you add them, how much is this now? 6, 10, 19, 20. So 0, 2, 5, 15. Here I am getting 23, 2, so you're getting 330. So substitute this now. So here standard deviation is square root of summation x square is equal to 330. So here it is 330 by n is nothing but 5 minus x bar answer is 8. 8 square is how much? 64. So therefore this is equal to square root of how much is 330 divided by 5? So 5, 6 are 30. You are getting 3 remain and 30 again 66. This is minus 64. So 66 minus 64 you are getting this answer equal to root 2. Okay, so we have this option. Option is root 2. That is D option. Okay. Yes. Now, so here understand this. Understand the question. Okay, so the standard deviation, whenever they ask here, okay, the standard deviation, remember it is the square root of the variance. And here, since it is ungrouped data, directly you can quickly write, find out mean and find the squares of the sum of the scores there and substitute in the formula. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Yes, we will meet soon with my next session, the continuation of this. Okay, so these questions, I hope there are no doubts, and yes, thank you so much for viewing it.